I just read in The Athletic that Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka and Linda and Kurt Rambis and the Lakers director of player performance and health all flew all the way to Poland to show their support for Luka playing in the Eurobasket tournament. What? Man, was that cold. That was just openly taunting LeBron. That was all but dancing on LeBron's NBA grave.
Skip Bayless stated that people are already dancing on LeBron's NBA grave. The Lakers have flown 12 hours to Europe to focus on Luka Doncic, while LeBron remains at home posting what some see as desperate workout videos. Paul Pierce is laughing, recalling how he said he sent the U-Haul to Miami in 2010, and now it appears the Lakers may have sent one to LeBron in 2025. The narrative has shifted from LeBron being the king who ran from adversity to the king who may now be getting run out of town, where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.
We're not pleased with LeBron's brazen social media posts of him, as you remember, working out in the Cavs facility.
This is the brutal truth nobody wants to say out loud. To understand where things started to fall apart, you have to go back to May 2010 in the Boston Garden during Game 6. The Cleveland Cavaliers, the NBA's #1 seed, were being dominated by the Celtics, and LeBron James seemed to fold under the pressure. Paul Pierce remembers it vividly. Everyone sensed it would be LeBron's final year in Cleveland, and it felt good, he said, to send him out. Pierce didn't just defeat LeBron in that series.
And you just knew something was going to happen in Cleveland. That's the energy that you felt in the playoffs and all through that series. And it was just like, it felt good to send him out of Cleveland, though. It did feel good.
LeBron averaged only 21 points over the final 3 games and shot just 34% from the field in the elimination matchup. His body language was awful, and he even removed his jersey before reaching the tunnel. The man who called himself the Chosen One looked as if he had chosen to give up. But Paul Pierce revealed something people rarely discuss: the real reason LeBron left for Miami. Pierce joked that he sent the U-Haul down there because Kevin Garnett was in LeBron's face, Ray Allen was locking him up, and Pierce himself was breaking him down mentally. And this wasn't the first time they had battled. Back in 2008, Pierce dropped 41 points in Game 7, while LeBron scored 40.
Watch him, and players wouldn't be physical with him. Mm-hmm. You know, it was just like, you know, so when I flashed up with him, I wanted to make sure I kept a body on him. I grabbed him, like even when he didn't have the ball, just make him work at all times. But like, you know, before he started getting any kind of consistent jumper and he didn't make free throws consistent, I would just foul him or go under screens until he got more consistent in making those shots.
He realized he couldn't beat real competition on his own. After the Celtics eliminated LeBron in 2010, Kevin Garnett reportedly told him, "You ain't built for this. You need help. You need to run to your super friends." Maybe that message hit deeper than anyone knew, because just 2 months later, LeBron formed the Miami super team. He ran from the challenge, ran from Cleveland, and ran from having to take down Boston by himself. But now Paul Pierce has dropped a bombshell that reshapes how people look at LeBron's career. Pierce said the difference between Miami LeBron and Cleveland LeBron was dramatic. He looked faster, stronger, and simply better the moment he arrived in Miami.
So the C's, we didn't give a fuck about LeBron. We didn't fear LeBron, and we didn't think that he can beat all 5 of us. And that's how it felt. He was trying to consolidate because he didn't want the pressure on.
Remember how Michael Jordan responded when the Pistons were beating him down? He didn't run to join Magic Johnson, and he didn't team up with Larry Bird. Instead, he hit the weight room, got stronger, and eventually conquered them. Skip Bayless has argued for years that LeBron took the easier path, and Paul Pierce's latest comments add fuel to that idea. Pierce revealed his top 5 players of all time: Jordan, Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic, and Kobe. And the absence of LeBron was unmistakable.
He left. They were #1 team in the East when he left. What happened was the whole NBA was free agents. Him, Dwayne, Chris Bosh, Yao Ming, Larry Hughes, Melo's, whole fucking NBA. And he's sitting there like, who we gonna get?
Not a soul.
Nobody. I just bought this team. I ain't spending no money right now. He's the biggest free agency, and they're trying to figure out, like, I got people that want to come here, and you talking about we're not going to spend no money? If he don't get anybody, he don't win no champion.
Magic, Jordan, Duncan Dunk, and Kobe Bryant never needed special circumstances to validate their greatness. Yet every one of LeBron's titles seems tied to unique conditions. Maybe that's why Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett never respected LeBron the way they respected Kobe or Jordan. They believed they could see through the facade and viewed him as mentally weak. Fast forward to 2024.
LeBron is only 28-25 as a Laker in the playoffs. Only 28-25. And some people try to make the case he's the GOAT. That's more of a Billy Goat record. Billy Goat eating 10 cans record. I am not making this up. You can look it up. 28-25 in the playoffs as a Los Angeles Laker, including 2-12 in his last 3 series. Lord have mercy.
And then Pelinka called Luka the face of the franchise. The face of the franchise, while LeBron is still on the roster making $52.6 million. But here's the explosive speculation. What if all of this was intentional? What if Jeanie Buss has been waiting for the perfect moment to shift the power dynamic? Remember, LeBron pushed to get Luke Walton fired. He pushed to trade the entire young core for Anthony Davis, and for years, he has operated as if he owned the Lakers.
Magic, Jordan, Tim Duncan, Kobe.
Maybe, just maybe, this is Jeannie's revenge. The trip to Europe wasn't just about supporting Luka, it was a message. It signaled to LeBron that he's no longer wanted or needed in Los Angeles. The implication was clear. LeBron, you're done here. You chose to opt into that contract, fine. But the organization is going to make your final chapter with the Lakers uncomfortable, even miserable.
Man, was that cold. That was just openly taunting LeBron. That was all but dancing on LeBron's NBA grave. Cold. That was just in your face, LeBron James. I mean, LeBron is still the all-time leading NBA scorer ever. And now he's been forced to enter into a cold war with the management of the team he still plays for.